Hello MotoGP enthusiasts, welcome back to ZNGP today. Ducati CEO Claudio Domenicali addresses the controversy surrounding the clash between Marc Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia at the Portuguese MotoGP. He refrains from taking sides and emphasizes the competitive nature of MotoGP. Manuel Poggiali, a former world champion rider, recently left his position as a rider coach at Gresini to join Ducati, coinciding with Marc Marquez's arrival at Gresini. His move sheds light on the role of a rider coach and his reasons for the transition. Marc Marquez sheds light on the pressure and ambition he faces at the Gresini MotoGP team, emphasizing that despite the differences from his time at Honda, the goals and expectations remain equally high. KTM's impressive performance at the Portuguese MotoGP has signaled their emergence as a significant threat to Ducati's dominance in MotoGP. Despite Ducati's continued success, KTM's lack of weaknesses and the formidable presence of riders like Pedro Acosta have put them on the radar as formidable competitors. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Domenicali is asked about the tension resulting from Marquez's arrival at Ducati and how it impacts relationships with other riders. He acknowledges the presence of multiple strong champions in MotoGP and avoids getting drawn into controversy. They are all very strong. I try not to get pulled into the controversy if I can. I don't bite. Domenicali's response. Domenicali comments on the collision between Marquez and Bagnaia, expressing satisfaction with Ducati's first and second place finish despite the incident. He acknowledges the competitive spirit of both riders but refrains from fully justifying their actions. They are two great champions, either wanted to give up. It's easy to make an analysis here, but when you're inside and you have the adrenaline on, it's all different. Domenicali's perspective. With Ducati's hunt for the second bike in 2025 ongoing, Domenicali discusses the options available and the difficulty of the decision. He highlights the strength of Ducati's current riders and acknowledges the privilege of having multiple contenders for the seat. They are all riders capable of aiming for the title. It is a choice that, on one hand, is not easy, but it is also a privileged choice. Domenicali's view. Claudio Domenicali's responses reflect Ducati's stance on the Marquez-Bagnaia incident and the ongoing decision-making process regarding the 2025 Ducati seat. While refraining from taking sides, Domenicali emphasizes the competitive nature of MotoGP and the strength of Ducati's rider lineup. Poggiali outlines the responsibilities of a rider coach, emphasizing the importance of identifying and addressing riders' challenges and strengths. He highlights the personalized approach required for each rider and the collaborative effort with the team to optimize performance. In my case, working from the side of the track, I tried to see what are the most important critical issues that our riders have and to better understand what is happening. Poggiali elaborates. Poggiali discusses his unexpected transition to Ducati, prompted by an offer from Gigi D'Allegna. Despite the opportunity to work with Marquez, Poggiali was drawn to the allure of Ducati and the chance to collaborate with D'Allegna. It was difficult for me not to jump on that train that called me, from Gigi D'Allegna, who I have known since the days of Aprilia, even without having worked together. Poggiali reflects. Poggiali reflects on his tenure at Gresini, particularly his work with riders like Fabio Di Giannantonio. He acknowledges Di Giannantonio's progress and offers words of encouragement for his future endeavors with the VR46 team. I wish him success good also with the VR46 team because I am fond of him. I have followed practically his entire career in the World Championship, being his track reference. Poggiali shares his sentiment. Manuel Poggiali's transition from Gresini to Ducati provides insights into the role of a rider coach and the dynamics of rider development in MotoGP. His move underscores the importance of personalized support for riders and the influence of experienced mentors in shaping their careers. Marquez compares the pressure he faces at Gresini to his experience at Honda, highlighting that both teams share the same ambition for podium finishes and victories. Despite the more familiar and less corporate environment at Gresini, Marquez stresses that the pressure to perform remains unchanged. The pressure is the same. The ambition is the same as a factory team because we are here to fight for the best result possible. Marquez's perspective. Marquez acknowledges the differences in atmosphere between Gresini and Honda due to cultural nuances, but emphasizes the importance of a positive team atmosphere regardless of the setting. He highlights the convivial environment at Gresini as conducive to his performance, despite the cultural disparities. But it's true that it's less people in the team and it's more familiar. Every atmosphere is good if the results are good. Marquez's reflection. Marquez discusses his performance on the Ducati, citing his recent podium finish at the Portuguese Grand Prix sprint race. He also mentions the controversial collision with Francesco Bagnaia during the Grand Prix, emphasizing the regrettable nature of the incident as acknowledged by Ducati's general manager. A top 5 result in the Grand Prix went walking after a controversial collision. Incident very regrettable. Marquez's assessment. Marc Marquez's insights provide valuable perspectives on the dynamics of pressure, ambition, and team environment at the Gresini MotoGP team compared to his previous experiences at Honda. Despite differences, the common goal of achieving top results remains paramount in Marquez's approach to racing. KTM's performance at Portimao has garnered praise for their well-rounded bike with few weaknesses. While Ducati remains the top bike, KTM's overall competitiveness and ability to challenge Ducati's supremacy have been noted, indicating a potential shift in the MotoGP landscape. They've made a big step in a lot of areas. They didn't look to be a lot of weaknesses at all. Insights from Simon Crafar. Pedro Acosta's stellar performance, including a podium finish at Portimao, has been a highlight of KTM's success. Acosta's remarkable talent and ambition, evident from his impressive rookie season, position him as a key asset for KTM's future aspirations in MotoGP. He's a winner. That kid wants more. He won't be happy until he's winning. Simon Crafar's reflection. KTM's strategic rider lineup, including riders like Brad Binder and Jack Miller, further strengthens their competitive edge. With Binder currently second in the standings and Miller regaining confidence, KTM's potential for success in future seasons, including securing a factory seat for Acosta in 2025, is evident. Binder is second in the MotoGP standings. Miller has restored confidence in his own ability after a strong Portimao round. Insights on KTM's rider lineup. KTM's impressive showing at the Portuguese MotoGP underscores their growing threat to Ducati's dominance in MotoGP. With a strong and competitive team, including standout performers like Pedro Acosta, KTM is poised to challenge Ducati's supremacy and shape the future of MotoGP competition. Thanks for watching ZNGP today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.